So, 8th graders, the last lesson in this chapter, chapter 5, is on patterns in numbers. Okay? In math, there's tons of patterns. In fact, one of the most important skills in math is trying to find the pattern. Okay? There's patterns in procedures, there's patterns in how numbers relate to each other. We've been talking about direct variation, that's a pattern, and inverse variation is a pattern. Okay? Now, if we use inductive reasoning is using logic or making logical conclusions based on patterns, then you're going to be able to write a rule for what's happening in a number sequence. This is why this is a sequence, because this is a number sequence. Okay? So, what you're trying to find when you have a number sequence is the pattern. Okay? One thing that helps you to find the pattern is to find what's called the common difference. The common difference. What do you think common difference refers to?
The
difference between all the numbers.
Normal subtraction.
Yeah, the difference between all of the numbers. In other words, if you subtract all of these
It's different.
from in reverse order especially, so if we go with negative 18 minus negative 14, what do you get?
It's negative plus
Negative,
4.
You get negative 4, right? So if we add negative 4, you get the next one to be the sequence, right? And if you do the same thing, negative 14 minus negative 10, again, you get negative 4. All right?
Yeah.
Now, you could do this the other way as well. You could use going this way, negative 6 minus negative 10, and what do you get? What do you get?
4.
4. All right? You get 4 going this way. But now you have to figure out what are we going to be doing with
Wait,
that
you get
4.
negative 4.
No,
Oh.
negative 6 plus 10 is 4.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a difference of 4, but it's easier to see that if you're adding negative 4 to get this than if you are adding, maybe subtracting 4. It's sometimes harder to see the pattern if you are going from left to right than if you're starting at the end and going right to left. Okay? Not now, I think. What about this pattern?
Okay.
Starting
Can I say
with,
this one? Can I say like how it works, please?
okay,
So, like how it works is you multiply one number by the one before it. So it's 1 3 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 2, which is 1/6. And the next step you do 1/6 times 1 over 6 times 1 over 3, which the next number would be 1 over 18. So you just multiply by the number before.
okay. Multiply by the number before. What would the common difference be?
By subtracting.
Yeah. So in other words, 1/6 minus 1/3.
Why did you make it negative?
Because we're subtracting. Oops, I'm sorry, minus 1/3. Yep. How would you do that, Christina? 1/6 minus 1/3. How do you subtract fractions? You don't remember? Dylan?
You times the top and the bottom so you get, or the bottom number is equal to
So
the
that
other
the
bottom number.
denominator is the
So that-
same.
So the denominators are the same, right?
So it'd be
What is that called, Bailey?
It's called finding common denominators.
Finding common denominators. So what is 1/3, Christina? Pay attention, please.
Paying attention.
Good. Christina, what is 1/3 in sixths? Well, what do you have to do to 3 to get to 6? Christina?
What's 1/3 times 2?
Christina? How do you get from 3 to 6? Multiply by 2. So 1 times 2 is
2. 1 times 2 is 2.
1 times 2 is 2. So this is 2 sixths. 1/3 is 2 sixths. Now 1/6 minus 2 sixths. Christina? It's not 1/6. It's negative 1/6.
Cool.
1/6
Oh,
minus
that's right,
2
okay.
sixths. Right? Yeah, so what's the common difference?
3/6 though?
Plus
If it's
negative 1/6.
Miss Motsky, if it's negative 1/6 minus 1/3, or in this case it'd be 2/6. Why? So pretty much if we were to write it out, it'd be negative 1/6 plus negative 2/6. Then that would be 3/6, not negative 3/6, not 1/6.
No, because it's a negative
We're-
minus a positive.
Yep. We're subtracting when we're adding negative.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be just 1/6 then? Because
No.
if you give 2/6,
Oh,
Then
I'm
you're
sorry. Why
adding
did I don't know?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This should be positive.
yeah.
1 positive 1/6. I don't know why I wrote
It's like I was.
I know.
a 1/6. Should be 1/6 minus 2/6.
There we go.
1/6 minus 2/6. You're right. Okay.
Here's something wrong.
And so, if you did the same thing to 1/3 minus 1/2, 1/3 minus 1/2, what would you get? What would we have to do again, Keyshawn? Change 2/3. Yep. So this would be Yep, 2 times 3, so this is 3/6, and this is 2/6. So 2/6 minus 3/6, Bailey.
I can't see the board because I'm cleaning my glasses. My glasses are
Then
really
listen to
dirty.
me. 2/6 minus 3/6.
2/6 2/6 minus 3/6 is 1/6.
Close.
Negative 1/6.
What is it, Christina?
Negative 1/6.
It's negative 1/6. It's the same as the other one. So, when it's asking for the common difference, what do you have to do?
You have to find the common denominator and then
Well,
subtract.
not always. What are we doing here? Did we find the common denominator?
You found that you
Add
could divide it by
negative
2.
Add negative 4.
What did we
That
do?
one.
What did we do to find the common difference?
You found that they're all even.
But how? No.
Because they're all 6, 10, 14, and 18.
No. Bailey, pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
What did we do to these?
We added.
We subtracted.
Then
We
why is there a
subtracted
plus
to find
sign
the
there?
Because
You're adding negative.
minus negative is plus, all right?
Minus
Okay.
equals plus.
Okay, and minus negative 10 equals plus 10.
Okay.
So negative 14 plus 10.
Okay.
And this gives us the common difference. Whoops.
Did you make
This
a
gives us
mistake?
the common difference again.
Did you make a mistake again?
There we go.
Really, the question mark could be two answers. For the
So the answer is negative 1/6 and negative
Negative
4.
1/6, the
Yeah,
common
if-
difference. Yep.
the next number
Negative
could
4 is the common difference.
the
Okay.
next number could be 1/18
Yay,
or
we found the common
0.
difference.
So it just
I'm so
depends how
glad.
you figure it out.
So then if you subtract,
Add negative 1/6, which is 0. So
yep,
it
that is
could
0.
be 1/18 or 0.
No, it has to be 0, wouldn't it?
It can be.
It can't be both negative 1/18 and 0. It
I
has
said
to be
it
0.
depends how you do it.
But the common difference is negative 1/6, right?
Yeah.
So if you would take 1/6 and add negative 1/6, you'd get 0. Right? Now, one of the things you'll have to do, and start copying these notes.
Dang it. Wait, you mean there are other notes besides what you just taught us?
Yep,
Yes.
you're gonna learn to use a formula, this formula.
Ooh,
Okay.
are we going
One
to
of the
make
reasons
some
why
pancakes?
you have to find the common difference is in order to find the answer in this formula.
Okay.
Is there Formula One racing involved?
Are we making some pancakes? So, term hashtag is parentheses n minus 1 parentheses?
Numbers.
A times n equals a plus negative n plus negative 1 times d. Which doesn't make sense.
No, just write this down.
So the common difference
It doesn't
is
make
d?
sense.
Wait, why would
Just
they give
wait,
us the
just
answer
wait.
in the formula?
Bailey's
He's
gonna
gonna
write this
teach
down.
us.
All right, just wait. All right.
So only the thing in the box.
Yep, just write this down. Okay. This is going to be a number in your formula, and this is going to be a number in your formula.
So it could be like 4.
And then-
like 7.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
I
gonna
see
be-
what it is.
I'm smart.
So you're going to have to find the common difference, and then put in some numbers that are given. Okay.
You mean hashtags?
No,
They're not
numbers.
hashtags.
They're numbers.
It's the number sign.
Yep. So look at number 22 from your assignment. Go to page 294.
Okay.
It says find the second, fifth, and ninth terms of each sequence.
Wait, what am I looking?
Yeah, I think
The
it's
second, fifth, and ninth terms in the sequence. So at page 294, number 22, we're going to use this formula.
I accidentally
And in
wrote
this
20.
formula, Bailey, stop talking.
I'm
Okay?
listening.
No, stop talking.
Okay.
You're interrupting me. Please stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, it says the second, fifth, and ninth terms. Now, they give you this. The function of the term is equal to, and then they give you 2 plus n minus 1 times 3. Now, what is the 2 in this formula?
I'm guessing A.
It's the first term, yep. It's the first term in a sequence. So, just like in this sequence, the first term was -6, the second term is -10, the third term is -14, and the fourth term is -18. It's the first number in the sequence. This is the first number in the sequence. The first number in this formula, A is where the pattern is starting. Okay?
Wait. So
And so they give this to you. A is 2 in the formula. And if you're going to find the second term, that's n. That's what this is. So we're going to start with replacing n with 2.
Mr. Monsky?
Wait, what's
In number 22, you're looking for the second, the fifth, and the ninth term. That's the term number. Yes?
What is the n in parentheses by the a?
That's the function of the term in this sequence.
Oh, okay. So
It's the function to find the number.
when we get n, it's just a times n.
Yep. So, how would you find the second term? You put the number 2 in for n and solve it.
Mr. Monsky?
So just wait. 2 plus, then what would you write?
Parentheses 2 minus 1 or plus negative
2
1.
minus 1.
Parentheses and parentheses again 3.
Okay?
So we're doing this.
So what is the second term using this formula when you solve this? Just a minute, please. Let me finish this example. Okay?
5.
5, right. The second term is 5. How do you know? How did you get that, Isaac?
2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Right. So the second term is 5 using this formula.
Okay,
Does that make sense on this one?
a little bit. But I have a question. For where the pattern starts, isn't it? Because there's 2 A's. Isn't it capital A because it's the capital letter? Isn't that where the pattern starts? Isn't that what?
No, the pattern starts with the number that's given for A's.
Well, there's 2 A's though.
She's meaning the A times
Yeah.
n.
That,
The A times n.
Yeah, the capital A behind the N. Why doesn't the pattern start there?
the pattern starts with the number, the first number in the formula.
But the first number in the formula, there's would be the
Is
A,
A.
because there's 2 variables before the equal sign.
This is the
That's
function
what it
of
equals.
the number. Okay?
No, like,
This is the first term, Bailey, not this. This is the first term.
well, so that would mean that the A times the N behind the equal sign would be the second term?
No, the second term is the one that we find by putting 2 into the formula.
So it would be the third term?
The third term is 3 when you replace n with 3.
Okay, so then it would be the fourth term.
Oh my
Bailey, let's
goodness.
find the fifth term. That's the one that we need. So what would you do to find the fifth term?
But you just pointed to
Put
the
it.
9.
Put 5 in.
No, I pointed to the 5. Let's
Before
put in
that.
the fifth term.
Before that, you pointed to the 9.
Put n.
Bailey, I just said
5.
we're finding the fifth term. The 5. What would you do with the 5 to find the fifth term?
You
You would
replace it
switch
for
it
n.
to D.
D.
Yeah, you would, because that's at the end. That's,
N.
No.
D is
What did we
3.
do with the 2 to find the second term?
Look
we
up
put it in for N, then
We put it in for
that's
n. So let's follow the pattern and put the 5 in place of n.
Okay,
Against 14.
Go ahead and do that. Write
Okay.
this down. 2 plus.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Put that in. Write down these examples, okay?
so at the end, 3 is always going to just stay 3 for this equation, so you just put in for N what, you just put in for N what the second, fifth, and ninth.
Yeah, what does D stand for?
That stands for 3.
No, what is this? Where do you get this number from? Where do you get it from?
You solve the equation.
No. What do you get it from? What is this?
The common difference.
The common difference. How do you find the common difference?
I don't know.
When we go back, we found the common difference by subtracting the numbers in order, finding the pattern, okay? So first find the pattern. That's how it helps you to find D if you need to, and then you can use that in this formula.
Okay.
The first term, the first number in the sequence, the common difference, and then n is the term number minus 1.
Yeah.
What is the ninth term?
Ah, the
Yes.
ninth
26.
term. That's going to go in for N2, isn't it?
26.
9 minus 1
Times 3 plus 2.
plus
26.
2. So 9 minus 1 is
8.
8. Times 3 is 24. Plus 2 is
26.
Wait, isn't 9 times, isn't, oh wait, no, never mind. Okay.
Any questions? Here's
Here's
what I want you to do
So
for tomorrow.
what do we put down for an answer? Do we put a times n equals 5, 14, and 26?
No, you write down the second. This is what I wrote down here. And
Nice sneeze, Christina.
I'm sorry that I bunched it all together, but you write the second is 5, the fifth is 14, and the ninth is 26. All right?
Wait, Mr. Monty, I have a question.
Yes.
For what happens to the capital A and the N? They don't want to get left out just because they're behind the equal sign.
Okay. That gives us the answer. This is what this is equal to.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is 14 to 28 evens. On page 294. 14 to 28 evens. Okay?
So we do 14 to 28 evens on